Hello, I'm Derek Smalls, and you're watching, or listening, or both, to Rock Shop Live with Eric Broadbent. He's the Bent Broad.
You're watching Rock Shop Live, brought to you by Stewart Travel Guitars. See the incredible stowaway travel guitar at stewartguitars.com. Microphones for Rock Shop Live are provided by Rode Microphones. Now, for Music Gear Network, here's your host, guitarist Eric Broadbent.
Hey everyone, happy late Monday evening to you all. Welcome to Rock Shop Live, a very unorthodox and unscheduled broadcast. One of those things where when that inspiration hits, right, you got to jump on it. And tomorrow I'm shooting some videos for my next Marketplace preset package for PodGo. And this is going to be one of the first times here that I've been, well, not the first time, but the first time you're going to hear these presets that are going up on Marketplace. So I've got a 10 preset bundle going up, shooting tomorrow. If all goes well, getting all the edits done. I would have had it done today. However, I had some problems with my Mac, and I had to upgrade to OS Catalina, Mac Catalina from High Sierra, and it caused some problems with a few things. Almost all my apps were 64-bit compliant, except Final Cut, which is my video editor of choice. So that caused a bit of a wrinkle. So I had to upgrade my Final Cut, all that kind of stuff, and a couple other programs as well, too. So, hey, a few people jumping in, Thrash Metal. AZ's here, DEFCON Clark. Hello, hello, hello. I hope all of you are well and healthy and safe. Hopefully you're riding out this storm. So we're going to just give you a bit of a sneak peek tonight of some of the presets. So there's going to be 10 presets in this bundle. And it's kind of a nice fun package. There's some clean, whoops, I turned the volume off there. Some nice clean presets. There's some kind of twang. There's a couple nice rock presets. So both kind of a combination of using the RevGen Purple, which is a brand new amplifier in 2.9. Of the HX updates. So I've got a nice straight up rock and roll preset using that, and then I've got more of a hard rock. Hey Jimmy Butter, more of like something you could get into some Metallica territory or things like that. What else? I'm just looking at my PodGo edit. I've got actually 3 or 4 Van Halen presets as well too, which I'm kind of happy about. So the thing is, a lot of people are asking, or they have asked, can you use Helix and HX Stomp presets and things like that of that nature on PodGo? And you can't, even though they use the same effects engines and the same amplification modeling and cabinet modeling and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit of a different system, so it's not a Helix. But it's made for somebody who the Helix is just out of the price range, or even a Stomp. So I had to create these presets again from scratch, and that's fine. It's totally fine, and it works well. And you are kind of up against a bit of a limitation with the presets, because there's on every single preset in PodGo, you have a few blocks that are already assigned to the system. You've got, I'm just looking, don't mind me if I look away from the camera, but you've got a volume pedal and a wah pedal. That's on every given preset. Now you don't have to use them if you don't want to, but you can't superimpose something else in its place. You've also got an EQ block. And that can be good, because this is going to start forcing people to use EQs in a nice creative way. You also have an amp and a cabinet block. So you do have an additional 4 blocks on top of that you can assign however you like. Plus, there's an effects loop block as well, too. And I know DEFCON Clark, if he's watching right now, he was there with us at NAMM as well, too. At the same time, we were in the Line 6 booth, and we were all looking at the PodGo at the same time. So the effects loop, you could assign... just like on Helix, it's basically a routing system. You could assign like any of your favorite boutique pedals. I mean, even if no matter what the case may be, you can assign that to that loop. Now, the only problem is, let's say you had 3 pedals in your physical loop of PodGo. You can't really assign. Let's say you had a phaser, chorus, and flange. Now it's going to be up to you to do your tap dance. If you enabled that foot switch, the loop mode on Pod, you're going to have to physically step on your pedals to turn them on and off. But there's still a lot of options. And AZ says, patient waiting for my PodGo to ship second week of May from Musician's Friend. I hope you get it soon as well, too. Sean Barnes is here as well, too. Nice to see you. So I'm going to go through, just kind of give you a few sounds. I really like this one right now. I'm on this one called Clean Swell Delay. And I was experimenting tonight, just wrapping up these presets. And I noticed there was a difference in the volume pedal, right? And this is, and actually, I gotta give real credit to this unit. Like I know you can't see it right now, but it's very robust and strong and sturdy. Like you step on the volume pedal or the expression pedal, and you know, just like on Helix, you know, you can press it down to the toe and you can enable a different, you know, expression 1 or expression 2. And it feels very, very secure. When I first saw this thing at NAMM, or actually before I saw it at NAMM, when I heard about it and I saw pictures and stuff like that, I thought it was going to be more plastic. I thought the unit would be a plastic-based unit. It's not. It's all solid steel construction. It's construction, and the expression pedal is very solid and robust as well. I'm just stepping into my bare feet. Well, not my sock feet tonight. Very, very robust, and you can step on it and then switch it from volume pedal to a wah, and there's an option when you're creating these presets to go from linear volume, like the way the volume would work, or I think it's called logarithmic or something like that. And the difference between, I noticed this with my Tascam field recorder I have. I have a field recorder that goes underneath a DSLR. It's a 4-track recorder. And linear it's kind of stepping. So like picture this, if I had my volume pedal set to linear, it would be like, okay, push it a little bit. Okay, it goes a little bit. It won't go until I get another big jump. So it's almost like it goes like to 10 or like to 2, bring a major increase, and it jumps to 5. But with the logarithmic or whatever it's called, it's basically it's very, very smooth throughout the sweep. For example, if I hit a chord here right now, I'll keep my volume on full on the guitar. I'll hit a chord and I'm gonna roll in the volume with my foot. Nice, right? Hey, Brad. And I love that. See, I'm used to always doing it with my, like, okay, I'm going to do the same thing with my hand here. So I'm going to do, this is how I used to do it, right? Oops, I got to keep the volume on fully on the pedal. One sec, try it again. Nice. That still works. But now I can do it with my foot, right? So let's try it again. If I put it in the middle position here, something, yeah, there we go. I really like that. We'll start off with some rock ones as well too. And there, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Van Halen presets in this 10 preset bundle as well too. Arthur, thank you, Arthur. Nice to see you, and thank you for the compliment. I've got Van Halen Pasadena. It's a kind of a take on my Pasadena Proud preset. I've got Modern Truth 1 and 2. And the only reason why I'm giving the variations of 1 and 2, there's a couple effects. So like, let's say I put a phaser on 1, and on the second version, because we're limited with blocks on PodGo, I'll give you something like a pitch detune or something like that. But the rock presets I love to death with the new Rev Purple. And I've got one called Pound of Cake. And the wah pedals I'll tell you about. And here's that volume, that kind of logarithmic volume as well too. So volume is off. Okay, so we're gonna play some band songs and see how this works in conjunction with some songs. All right, so, and actually this is a nice one too. Let's go back before I play that. I think it's PodGo Clean. Is that it? No, actually no. We're gonna go to Twin Clean with a trum. Okay. There you go. That's kind of nice and bitey too. Nice Fender Clean. We'll start with the rock. So with the rock preset, I've got 3 snapshots. Okay, there's one. I want you to kick on the lead snapshot with a really nice 10-band EQ. Not too bad. So this is one of the first times you're getting to hear these for sure. Okay, so I'm going to pop it on. Okay, drop it down to D. see if this works. Do I have the laptop turned on? Yes, I do. Fortunately, everything is working nice now with my Mac. It really sent me back for a little bit today. Here we go. Howdy, James. Philip is here as well, too. And Arthur says, what's the story behind that guitar? Never seen that model before. This is a 2015 Kramer Vintage Pacer Imperial Deluxe. I think that's the name of it. There's still a couple of these kicking around, new old stock in some of your Kramer dealers. Actually, just tonight I was talking to my friends over at Floyd Rose. I'm going to be popping on it has a Floyd on it right now, but I'm going to be popping on the 40th anniversary edition Chrome Floyd with the red anodized. I might go flat chrome. I'm not sure yet. I might go with the brush chrome, but it's going to be the 40th anniversary Floyd with the red anodized fine tuners, and I might go with a red D-tuner just to really, really, really set this thing off. And I might even pop in the 40th anniversary signature Floyd Rose brass block as well too, just to kind of really dress this one up. So yeah, Arthur, you may not have seen this one before, but I play this one a fair amount on the channel, but not as much as I should be doing for sure. Don Shepard's jumping in. Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. So we're going through some of my PodGo presets that we're going to be putting up on Marketplace this week. It's a bundle of 10 presets and lots of fun stuff on it, and we're just kind of giving them a try. To see how they sound live and work them out with some kinks. And DEFCON Clark is heading out soon. No problem. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good week and safe week. Be safe out there for sure. All right, so I think we're still down in D, right? And that's that Rev Purple. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that. RG Pops, man. Nice to see you. It's been a few hours since we saw you, right? I'm totally in love with that Rev Purple, man. Being a beta tester for Line 6 as well too, I had the privilege of testing out these amplifiers and things like that before they were released, and I was, oh man, the minute I had the Rev Purple inside Helix, it just blew my mind. Okay, let's try a song called Freaking Out here. We'll keep her down in drop D here, and we'll have some fun. I could stay on this preset all night.
Close your eyes and pour
3 snapshots in that one. That one's called PodGo Rock. So what you've got, for those of you who are jumping in a little bit later in the program here, we've got a 3 snapshot preset. So there's your rhythm. A little bit more dirt here. And of course lead with that 10-band EQ. Nice, I kind of dig it. Okay, let's bring her back up to... Okay, let's rock it up a little faster here. Whoops, wrong one. Let's go over to another record here. Let's go to 5210. And Brad Miller says he has to do the 2.9 update for the purple for sure. And Brad, I just put up a preset for Helix called Purple Rue on Marketplace. It's a 2 or a 3 snapshot. I forget now. I feel so bad. I think it's a 3 snapshot preset. And I'm using a nice Fender clean amp, and it just has a bonus. And then it's using the purple amp for rhythm and lead. It sounds beautiful. And I am making a stomp version of it. In the stomp version, I don't think I have the clean amp. So it's just going to be kind of a rhythm and lead, but it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That will be going up on Marketplace right away as well, too. So for your stomp users, it's going to be fantastic. It can be very, very affordable as well, too. It'd be probably like around $5. Awesome. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that greatly. And who else jumping in? Common Sense. The red purple sounds awesome. Downloading update now. Great. Okay, let's try this one here. It's a fast one. And this is good. I like the lead tone with this one as well, too. Okay, let's mute my mic. Fun. That's really cool. I really dig that lead channel with the 10-band EQ. And what I do with my EQs, I just like when I in the real world with amplifiers, I would always dime my mids, and it just cuts like a nice, not like it's like a hot poker, but without sizzling your ears like razor blades. It just cuts right through, and it really really works, especially even in a 2-guitar band. If you pop on that lead channel and with that mid boost, kind of a honk at you, it's pretty cool. Let's try this. Let me see, what do we got here? This will be kind of fun. Let's drop it down to D. Okay, we'll try this one here. We're going to try the song called Runaway. And this one, we'll see how this tone inspires me to get these harmonics, these little Zakk Wylde squeals, which I'm horrible for. But when I get them, it just makes me very, very happy. We'll see if this preset inspires me to get them. Give it a try. Here we go. Godspeed. Yep, it worked. It worked. I need inspiration to get those squeals. I'm probably not going to get them right now because I'm trying to show you and I can't do it. But the inspiration was there and it worked. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate that. And it's just, I'm a comfort effects guy. Like, I'm not going to lie. I rely on certain things for my mojo, and when I was playing it, it was working. So I'm very, very happy with that. So I think this might be a fun preset for you guys if you're looking and getting into getting a PodGo. Let me see, what else can we try here that we got? Okay, you know what might be cool? Maybe try let's try a Van Halen preset. For this song, I want to get like a big I want to get a big kind of a stereo tone. I think this might be it. Okay. Okay, so that's so this is a take on my Helix presets I have, and Stomp and HX Effects presets on Marketplace, called A Modern Truth. And this is kind of using my pitch detune that I use a lot. I'm going to use this preset now, which comes in my bundle, for my song Fantasy. And the very good question from AZ says, do you think it sounds as good as a Helix? Yes, 100% sounds as good as a Helix. There are limitations. It's not a Helix, but it's using the exact same modeling. So it technically on paper and to my ears has to sound as good as Helix. The only thing that's a limitation, there's quite a few things that are different between a PodGo and a Helix. Number one, there's no microphone input. Okay. So, I mean, I don't even use a microphone on my Helix, and probably never will. No Variax input, so you can't run a VDI, you can't run a Variax guitar to it. And the sends and returns here, a huge difference between even Helix LT, but Helix Floor and Helix Rack have 4 sends and returns. There's only 1 send and return on here. But again, it's not meant to be a Helix at the price point it comes in at, US dollar, somewhere around like what, $4.99, $4.49, something like that. Don't quote me. Look it up on Sweetwater or Amazon.com. Those places like that. But it sounds just as good. And this is something I've talked about in my unboxing, plus my live demo I did a while back. Sonically, it sounds exactly like what you'd expect from a Helix. It's just that there's those certain limitations, obviously, to keep it at the price point. Very long answer, yes. So there you go, AZ. All right, so let's try this song here, the Fantasy, sometimes known as the stripper song. Hey, Rick. Yeah, some Van Halen stuff's working there, isn't it? JJ, man. JJ, we're playing the PodGo tonight. This is my new PodGo bundle. It's a 10 preset bundle going up on Marketplace this week. Everything from nice Fender cleans to 4 Van Halen presets, some nice rock presets featuring the Rev Purple. It can be a pretty affordable preset bundle, and all strictly PodGo. So we're going to use one of my Van Halen presets for this song here. All right, mute my microphone. We'll take a quick sip just for good luck. Cheers. All right. Gotta say hello to the hippie. Metalhead hippie. Hello, hello, hello. So there we go. That's actually, I'm really digging this. I'll give you a little bit of a sample here without playing some songs, a couple of the other presets that come in here. So it actually starts off, and some of you are jumping in later in the program here. I showed some of these at the beginning of the program. But we've got PodGo Clean, and, okay, so we got here. So what am I using here? Let me check my amplifier. Using a Fender Twin, right? Nice. I mean, a Fender Twin is one of the nice, cleanest, spongiest sounding amplifiers out there. Big old reverb, right? And using that volume pedal on the PodGo, really bringing some nice swells. And I believe on my second preset, I've got some nice vibe. Or on not my second preset, my second snapshot. Here's Junior. How's it going, Junior? Want to say hello? And here's Junior. You haven't seen Junior in a while?
Yeah.
Look at the hair, right?
Nice seeing you guys.
Yeah, see it. So yeah, there's a nice trem. Love that. Okay, so that's PodGo Clean, very versatile clean preset. We've got PodGo Rock, which I was using at the top of the show. That's a 3 snapshot preset. Here's your second one. A little bit more gain, and then of course when you get into that lead channel with the 10-band EQ with that honking mid-range, I love it. It's PodGo Rock, and then there's Rock Hard. So this one's more of, it's still using that purple rev. So 3 snapshot preset there. Using another version of the Fender Clean, this Fender Twin, I should say. Let's do some split coils here and see what we can do. Very spongy. I can engage the wah. Very nice. That's a nice Fender Twin. The similar one with some delay. Nice slapback, right? Kind of nice. Yes. And then we've got clean swell delay. I like this one a lot, using the kind of a algorithmic or logarithmic, whatever they call it, on the expression pedal. So keep the volume up, put these back to humbucker mode, and try swelling in with my foot. I believe it got some other effect on Snapshot 2. No, I guess no, not on that one. Then we've got the old Van Halen Pasadena. On Snapshot 2, we got your typical phaser. Okay, that's Van Halen Pasadena. We've got Modern Truth 1. And I think on one of these, I got a real nice octave. Let me see, which one was that? Modern Truth 2? Is it that one? No, I think it was Modern Truth 1. Let's have a look. I think that's it. I love this octave on this. especially put that on the neck pickup. Watch this. I think I might even be able to put the wah on that too. I love that growl. Love that octave. Then we've got Pound of Cake, which I was showing earlier. And the wah pedal. Lots of fun. So a preset's going to be up. Hopefully, I'll be uploading it, shooting the video tomorrow, uploading tomorrow, and if we're lucky, maybe by Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we should be available in the marketplace. And I'm going to be pricing this one very affordable as well too. It'll work out to like probably about $2 a presets in a nice bundle. So it'll be very, very affordable. Okay, probably don't have a lot of songs left here to play for you tonight. Let me see what else I can throw in here. Actually, we'll throw this one in for fun. Okay, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that Rev Purple. Okay, song you guys will recognize for sure. Here we go. We'll wrap up probably one more song after this.
Sometimes I can't
What's that, Rev Purple? Love it. So watch for this. Could be called the PodGo 10 preset bundle. Will be uploaded to Marketplace later on during the week. And thank you guys, all of you, for jumping in tonight. It's a very, very late jam. It's 12 Eastern Standard Time, so it's now Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. What day is it? What Saturday of the week is it, right? I just wish all you guys and your families to be safe. Please be careful out there, and we're gonna get through all this craziness, and it's really teaching us all a lesson. I'm kind of enjoying being at home a lot, even though I've worked from home all the time. It just you really should not be going out, and it's just nice, stock up on food and do the right thing and be safe. And it's fun to get to still jam with you guys and have some fun. So watch for some updates here on the channel as well too. We're going to be doing a couple irregular interviews coming up in the next little bit. They're going to be off air, so we're going to be doing some special things for some of our Patreon people, and then we've got some other some of them are in the chat right now as well too. And we're going to do some other off-air interviews as well too, so those will be uploaded at different times. We're just going to try some experiments on the channel and see how things work. But always watch for some more Helix stuff to come out from the channel as well too. Obviously, PodGo is a big thing of mine right now. Really enjoying this device. It's fantastic. It really, really impressed me. Getting a chance to see it and now having it in my hands, and it's very inspiring. One thing I really love about it, and I know it's you just have to take my word for it for now because you can't see it, but the color display on it is just beautiful. Like my vision is poor. Looking down right now, I know it's a dark room right now, but the color display is just crisp and clear. Very, very nice. I mean, that's a nice improvement over Helix. I don't know what they're doing differently with the screen, but it's just beautiful for sure. Awesome. Yeah, weekends have lost meaning. I agree with you on that one. Everyone, stay safe, and thank you for joining me this evening. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up as always. And if there's any new faces here that stumbled across, I think we had a couple, please consider subscribing. And my old routine, which is a promise. If you subscribe right now, turn on those post notifications. I do promise to work just as hard to keep you as a subscriber as I did to get you. We had fun over on the Butterfly and Ladybug show today. Sandra and Mark Taylor and Leanne, and they during the show was quite nice. They actually changed their name. They were trying to look for a new name for the show, and I think what they come up with is really, really cool, because the Butterfly and Ladybug show is kind of a long name, and they do a really fun program every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And on Fridays, they do this thing called Friday Fun Flicks. And they play old public domain movies, which is cool. So there's no copyright issues and things like that. But together, polling with the audience and all of us today, they changed their show name to The Party Line. So that's quite cool. They're really excited about that. And because it sounds like a lot of people said when they tune into their show, it sounded like a couple old ladies talking on the Party Line back in the day. And if you don't know what a party line is and you're too young, I certainly do. And I'm sure some of our viewers do way back in the day. Late 70s, early 80s, probably, I guess. Living out in the country, you and your neighbors would all share a line, and you'd have a different ring for whoever turn it was to pick up the phone, whoever they're calling. And, people could eavesdrop on the line, and that's kind of what their show is like, just listen to some ladies talking. So the Party Line is now the name of their show. So they'll be back live again on Wednesday, and they'll be playing a fun old movie on Friday. Oregon Steve says, sounds like you're wrapping up, Eric, so I'll wish you a great night. Yes, indeed, I'm jumping out. Nice talking with you on Facebook recently as well, too. RG Pop, stay safe. All that's the most important, right? Be safe out there, and don't be one of these. Hopefully, you're not one of these people out there protesting. And I was saying this to the boy the other day. I was saying, it'd be one thing if we were asked, or in some cases forced to stay home, and there was a chance of getting sick from being in your house. I could understand people wanting to protest and let me out of my house so I don't get sick. But we're being asked, and in some cases, being forced to stay home so we don't get sick and we don't make others sick. So really consider that a blessing. It is a blessing to stay home, be safe, be smart, and we'll get through this on the other side. And I think on the other side of all this stuff, it's going to be a really, really special place because we've had to learn and adapt. All right, everybody, we will see you very, very soon. And until next time, thank you so much. Have a good day, have a good evening, good morning, whatever it is, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.
Hey, you're still here? Eric Jr. here, reminding you to check out our full lineup of quality merch. Available right now in the Broadstash Boutique. Quality products and fast shipping. Visit broadstash.com today.
Video production services for Rock Shop Live are provided by Design 39 Media. Visit design39media.com for all your website, photography, and video production needs. Microphones for Rock Shop Live are provided by Rode Microphones.